Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman kick off Raw, and Heyman cuts a promo for 5 minutes about how Brock won and the WWE tried everything they could to take the title away from Brock. Braun Strowman comes out and just gets in the ring face to face with Lesnar and leaves Brock laid out after he gives him a big boot and 2 running power slams. Braun then picks up the Universal title and has a good scream. Enzo Amore and Big Cass had a street fight, and Enzo just got bashed for the majority of the match, until Enzo ducked a boot and Cass went over the top rope and spilled onto the outside, landing badly on his knee. They continued the match until Cass went for his Empire Elbow and he just fell to the ground, then the ref stopped the match. Cass can be heard saying F many times as they tried to censor it. I think he might actually be hurt because of his reaction. Nia Jax squashed Emma in just over a minute. Elias is out to sing a song for R-Truth, but R-Truth interrupts it, and Elias beats him in just over a minute and 20 seconds. Kurt Angle comes out and says he promised everybody a surprise, and welcomes John Cena back to Raw. He's a free agent now or some shit. Cena ran his mouth and then said he's here to get face to face with a certain WWE superstar, and Roman Reigns comes out. Cena says that's who he was talking about, and Reigns says Cena only runs his mouth on Twitter, and Cena replied he's not here to talk, and as it looks like they're going to fight, The Miz and his boys come out. The Miz talks about how Cena and Reigns get so many moments week after week and are both undeserving of them, and the crowd cheers and claps pretty heavily for that. Cena proposes that he and Roman can take on The Miz and one of his guys in the main event, and The Miz replies that's not a moment for him, it's a moment for John, so he declines. Then Samoa Joe comes out and tells The Miz he doesn't care who he wants as his partner because he's going to be his partner tonight. Then Joe gets in Reigns' face and tells him he owns Reigns one-on-one, and the crowd chant "You're his bitch" at Reigns. Then Joe gets in Cena's face and says "For you, John," and just starts hitting him. They all start a brawl, and Cena and Reigns stand tall. Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann, Graham Metalik, and Mustafa Ali took on Tony Nese, Arya Daivari, Drew Gulak, and Noam Dar in an 8-man tag match. The match was decent, but wasn't very long, and Cedric Alexander hit a lumbar check on Tony Nese for the win. Backstage, Jason Jordan asked his dad Kurt Angle for a match against Finn Balor, and he gets it for later tonight. The tag team champions Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose come out, and Seth says it's a celebration tonight, and Ambrose says he knows Sheamus and Cesaro will cash in their rematch clause, so he and Seth are ready to fight anytime, anywhere, so let's do it. The Hardy Boys come out, and they say they understand brothers fighting, but when they get back together it's great, and they offer Seth and Dean a match to which they accept. They had a good tag match, and this was match of the night. Seth and Dean won, with Seth hitting his knee finish and then Ambrose hitting Dirty Deeds on Jeff for the win. Sasha Banks comes out and talks about winning her 4th women's title at SummerSlam and says Alexa isn't a goddess anymore. Then Alexa comes out and points out the fact that despite being a 4-time women's champion, Sasha has never successfully defended the women's title. Sasha says they can go right now, but Alexa says she's not doing it tonight and that she wants a rematch next week. Finn Balor vs Jason Jordan in a match I was hoping was going to be good. It wasn't shit, but I didn't care about it at all. Finn won with the coup de grace. Samoa Joe and The Miz took on John Cena and Roman Reigns in the main event. The match was and the live crowd seemed to think so too, passing around beach balls and doing the Mexican wave throughout the match. Cena got the win for his team after hitting an FU on The Miz. Well, see you next week for the next Rush Draw review.